Okay, whoa. Not sure what happened there, but we're back. Yeah, I have no idea, but that's okay. We're not gonna let this get us down, and we're just gonna continue. I need to get Spotify back in here. You know, nothing beats a focus session that gets totally that tries to, tries to have some obstacles and like tries to be a distraction. We don't get distracted. We don't get distracted. We're just gonna carry right along. Okay. Okay. No, we're still having a bit of lag somewhere here, which is not great. Not ideal. Thanks, 2 frames. Appreciate it. Sounds good. I appreciate the alert. Okay. Let me see if this works better. I think it should be good now. Sorry, I'm still having weird issues over here. All right. So I was trying to record the stream at the same time as streaming it, and I feel like that may have potentially broken something. So I just turned it off on that part and see if maybe that might be part of it. Might be a little too intense of a task. Or honestly, I might just need to like check my settings. My gosh. It wouldn't be a super focused stream if things just, you know, didn't break. Sometimes you just gotta keep it fresh. That's fine. I'm focused. You know, I imagine this would have been a moment in the past where this whole time I'm like, oh no, I'm so flustered. Oh no, everything's broken. And then I come back and I'm like, yeah, sorry for the trouble, everything's fine. I'm fine, I'm focused, I'll just carry on. But then like deep inside I'm like, I want to freak the fuck out. This is not one of those moments. I'm good. I genuinely am back into my focus mode. Um, but I just thought it'd be funny if it was one of those moments where we just sit here quietly working and it's actually me just freaking out and silently suffering. Everything's fine, I swear. Devastating? No. Disappointing? Maybe just a little bit. But that's okay. It'll be alright. Sorry, I was just checking something. Yeah, this is chill. We're vibing. I'm gonna come back and do these buttons, I think, afterwards. There's these 3 buttons that are gonna be on this blouse, shirt, top. I'm like hesitating though because I just eyeballed it from the reference photo. So like I'm afraid to ink it because then it's solidified, but it's fine if it's not perfect. You know, I've been praising the saxophone a lot, but the guitar riffs are pretty good too. Something about this band reminds me of Ocean's 8 Alaska. I just heard it. Maybe it's the harmonies? Yeah, it's definitely this vocalist. Definitely gives me Ocean's 8 Alaska, like Han Show vibes. And like the crunchy chugs. Sorry, one sec. Okay. Hello, Denise. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry about the tech issues. I saw you were there in the previous thing, but yeah, my whole laptop decided to just shut off, so that's great. It's looking so great. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of close to being done, but well, I wanted to finish it tonight, but I feel like it's not gonna happen, and it's okay. I'm not gonna rush it. But yeah, can't blame the laptop. I do that too sometimes. Honestly, though, yeah, for real. I get it. You know, sometimes you just gotta take a power nap in the middle of everything. That makes sense. But yeah, we're all good now. But you know, it's okay. I tried something new. and it made something break, and that happens. That's gonna be okay. I hope you're having a good day though. If I get close to finishing this, I'm gonna try pushing for it. If I can get close enough. Which I might, it's not that dark, so like maybe... It's possible. I have some exciting ideas for the future, so I'm getting antsy to finish this. Now you're wiser, yeah. At what cost? Oh yeah, keep your spirits up. I think that's just like a general sentiment, you know? Like, it's definitely not just you. And I've been good. I didn't get that much drawing done since the last stream. But it's okay. And I got a lot of other like random life stuff done. So I was productive, just not right here at the desk. We also found this new band on stream last time, and we're currently listening to it. Just the whole album. It's a vibe. There's a saxophone, great riffs, beautiful vocals. Like, dude, you hear that? That's in the middle of like this metalcore song. It's amazing. That's good. I'm glad. Well, yeah. Here we are, you know. You know, if there's something that you've been putting off, or something that you could be doing right now, while we're here, you know, feel free. We've got at least an hour, maybe more if I'm feeling it. And it should be good. I love it when music breaks the boundaries and does unexpected things. Yeah, for sure. I definitely was not expecting the saxophone to come out last time. And I went and watched a music video, and like, it is a real saxophone. I'm like, yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Shit's great. Dang, I want to draw too? Alright, let's go, Denise. What do you draw? What do you feel like? What do you like drawing? What's something that you haven't drawn before that you're like, you know what, dude? I always wanted to draw that, but like, never had a good reason. Now is the reason. Spontaneity. What's something you like to look at? Something that's been on your mind lately? Something right in front of you? Next to you? Something from your favorite movie, your favorite show, your favorite animal, your favorite pet? A funny moment? Something you ate, something you drank? A place you went today? Did any of those, did that do anything? Painting your new lamp. Nice. That's nice. That's a nice still life, you know? A casual still life. Creativity comes and goes. I think I have a good balance of like, I have an idea and then I draw and work on it for a while. And that gives me enough time to like recharge on another idea. I'm definitely not really someone who comes up with like a lot of ideas all at once. Like I don't have like ideas stacked for days. Yours works in small glimpses. I gotta catch it and work on it before it vanishes. That's fair. That's fair. I think for me, it just takes so long to draw something that like when I have an idea, I have to just like commit to it or just put it to the side. And so then I just wait for the right one to commit to. Or sometimes I'll just spend like an entire piece thinking about the next piece. So like for this drawing especially, I've thought about like the next like 2 pieces I'm gonna do already. But I don't have anything past that. And I won't have anything else until I start working on those. I think I have like, there's only a certain number of slots for ideas, and once the slots are full, then like no more appear. If you get another idea while you're drawing this, you can't finish it. Hey, dude! Oh no, come on, you gotta finish it. I have definitely never been one to finish a drawing in one sitting. I guess with the exception of Inktober a couple years ago, but I kind of hated it, not gonna lie. At least with Inktober there was like that pressure, so I was like, every day I was like, dude, I gotta come up with something. Like, I don't think of ideas like this that fast. And then I tried doing all these drawings. It was like a series of small drawings, right? And I did manage to finish it. My first and last Inktober challenge complete. Yeah, I just like can't do it again. It's just not my style of drawing. The mediums overlap. I play with drawings, photography, 3D modeling, makeup. Okay, you know, you've got a lot to pick from. So like, it makes sense. You can't ever like, you don't have time to just like dump it all into one thing, right? You like so many things. Ping pong brain, yeah. No, it's good to have a lot of things that you like. I could probably enjoy more things, but I just don't. You've never attempted Inktober? Honestly, me neither. Like, I never did before the one time that I did it. But yeah, I'm like the kind of person that like really wants to finish things. Like, I love just, I don't know. If I started drawing, I have to finish it eventually. If I started Inktober, I wasn't gonna let myself not finish it. But yeah, I can see why it's appealing. I think it's just, I just am too slow an artist. Or I like to slow down as an artist, and Inktober definitely was a little bit too much. I don't regret it. Honestly, it was a good test of my willpower. So it was worth it in the end. I think I just needed to do it to prove to myself. Like, I don't know. I was like, if I can convince myself to finish this challenge, then like, as an artist, I have that like achievement like under my belt. And I think I needed it. I needed it at the time to feel official, you know, where I was like, cool, I'm a real artist now because I've tried this challenge and completed it. Even though obviously it's like not the end all be all of being legitimate by any means. It made me feel better about myself, so you know, that's all that matters. Do I have many unfinished sketches? I want to say I used to, but not recently. Like, I can't think of one recently that I've abandoned. Yeah, no, I don't think I have, to be honest. Not recently. But usually, I don't sketch for fun. Like, that is one thing I do want to get better at eventually. I really only make a sketch when I have an idea. If I don't have like a bigger idea that I'm like gonna commit to and stuff, like I don't just sketch casually just for the sake of it. Like it has to turn into a fully rendered piece every time. And like, yeah, I don't know. I can definitely differentiate in my own art like what I would want to leave as the sketch and what I would want to bring to life, but I just don't sketch very often. And because I have so much time to think about my next idea, I just sketch that next and do that. But I do want to sketch more, just to like remind myself it doesn't have to be so precise and like such high pressure. You know, my cortisol levels are just through the roof. I have this ugly trait of avoiding trendy things, so if everyone's doing Inktober, I'll enjoy watching other people do it, and I'll do something completely different. That's fair. I totally get that. I totally get that. And that's how I thought about it for a long time, I think, too. And honestly, I still kind of feel that way. But yeah, I just needed it then. And it was good. You know, I mean, I sold a few of those drawings, and then I framed and put up a few of the others. And so, like, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I probably won't do that ever again. Did you figure out what to draw yet? Oh yeah, your lamp. You said that. Are you gonna draw it digitally, or...? I do commit to big projects. That's like my favorite thing. I just need it to take over my whole life, really. I look at the paper and I'm like, if you're gonna be in my life, you're gonna be in my life for the long run. Girl, you gotta chill. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Me and that paper got a long history, you know? Digitally on the tablet, I like using Krita. Dude, I was just talking about Krita the other day and how great it is for being a free program. I don't draw digitally very often, but when I do, I use Krita as well. I feel like eventually, maybe not anytime soon or like this year, but eventually I'm gonna have a digital phase. And I'm excited for when that happens, but it'll probably be a while. But I think it'll definitely happen. I saw there's like so many stippling brushes. That look pretty decent, honestly. But like, this is so chill. Look at this. Look at this right now. It's not about speed. One thing I like about digital is the lack of commitment. I can just do endless random sketches and they take up no space. That's true, actually. That's a good idea. Or like, that's a good point. There's, yeah, definitely no pressure. There's no pressure. It's chill. You can mess around. You can be messy and it's not actually messy. Digital is a vibe. You can undo. You have layers. I did start sketching a lot of my bigger projects digitally. Some of my beginning ones, I definitely did a lot of like pencil iterations, but that was like also when I was learning kind of more technical side of drawing, so it was good that I did that. Nowadays though, I definitely just sketch things digitally and then transfer it to like a piece of paper. Or in the sketchbook, I just have the reference up on the screen. Yeah, like I have to remember that like my sketchbook is meant to be a chill place. And so like if there's still like pencil marks or like, I don't know, anything happens, like it's really fine. Krita is great. I also recommend it. And it's free. Come on, it's free. That's just fabulous. I'm painting my lamp but not the dust. It's a glass ball and I can't get it to look clean. I swear I clean it. Yeah, you know, don't worry about the dust. You can always add that at the end as like a textural layer. You know, if you need to add a little more life to it. But it's okay. You know, you can take some creative liberties and leave some stuff out. One thing I dislike about paper sketchbooks is how appealing it is for random people to just flip through when it's a place for mental dump. I agree. It's super invasive to have someone look at everything. Yeah, I don't think people realize that like it's kind of a visual diary. And that's kind of deeply personal to the person who drew it. Like, have some respect. At least ask for permission. But yeah. With a tablet or PC, people don't randomly remember to check the sketches. That's true. It is a lot easier to sort of keep that contained when it's on your personal device. Yeah, something about it being a book, I think, is just inviting. But it also goes to show that, like, nothing beats that tactile feeling of flipping through a book, right? But also, like, don't judge what you see in there, you know? Not every sketch is a success. That's fine. One thing about drawing in this sketchbook is that I can't capture as many details. I think the dangerous thing about drawing digitally sometimes is you can just like zoom in so much. Not like infinitely, but you can zoom in quite a lot and squeeze in so many little details that I think I would get lost in that. Like I would just get so caught up in getting all of the details because I just love it. That the nice thing about drawing on a piece of paper that I can't zoom in on is that it limits me on how much detail I can cram into the drawing. And that is probably for the better. Like I don't, I would eat every last crumb if I could. I need something to hold me back. Oh, I think that was the end of the album. I want to put Arrow's new album on. I haven't listened to that one the whole way through yet either. That was a vibe though. That whole album was Dream Wake, and that was awesome. I liked it a lot. I'm having fun painting this. It really feels like I'm hanging out with a buddy while we draw together. Oh, I love that. Yeah, man. This is it. This is the vibe right now. Good tunes. Some drawing time. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I wanted to reach at least this waistline, or this like little waist belt thingy. And I feel like I can actually do it. For a second there, I was like, ain't no way. But it's looking possible. What you dislike about digital is how much you gotta work to get that texture. Stuff on paper just gets that naturally. That's true. I get what you're saying. There is like that sort of like unexpected, unpredictable sort of like texture. Digital is inherently a bit more lifeless unless you know how to manually add it back. Yeah. It's just like really smooth, which is nice, but it also, yeah, kind of takes away that variable paper texture. Although I did see that there's like even adding like a texture overlay has a pretty good effect, even if it's not directly in your brush work or like line work. But I love that sort of like, yeah, human look to it. You know, like even for this, like all the dots are generally pretty uniform, but like, you know, they're all kind of different at the same time. That's nice. I don't think I would digitally stipple like dot by dot. Like I would probably just use a brush, like a stippling brush at that point. Just to get the effect faster. But I like paper, you know, it feels nice. Have you ever made prints of something you've drawn before? I tried making some prints a few years back. And like the unfortunate thing about stippling is that there are a lot of dots, which means I need to have like a super high res like scan. Which is fine, like that's easy enough most of the time. But then getting it to print well, so far for me, has been a little bit of a struggle. This shit slaps. God. Sheesh. What was I talking about? Oh, prints. Yeah, and there was a year where I like wanted to make cards, like holiday cards, or just like postcard sized thingies. I never got around to it. I've been seeing a lot of people do like, what is it? Like mail subscriptions or like mail clubs where they send out like a monthly print or something like that. And you know, it's cool. I don't know if that's for me, but I like seeing that physical media is coming back around in that way. Because, like, so much art is meant to be consumed, like, with our eyes, not on a screen. I think it's cool that people are still interested in receiving physical art. And to their door. That's really cool. I want to do a poster of something eventually. I like that. That made me want to like punch walls in a good way. Flip a table respectfully. You know, I kind of am really enjoying this vibe of just like picking 2 albums to put on during the stream. Like I was saying last time how like putting a playlist on shuffle is not my normal way of listening to music. So like why not just do the normal way I listen to music, which is like an entire album the whole way through. Like, what have I been doing this whole time? I'm having a blast. We vibin' indeed. Getting close to this waist high now. No, not worried. Oh dang. All right, Denise. Sounds good. Ooh. Got some chugs happening. Dude, this riff feels like a head massage. Watching the folds come to life is crazy. Yeah, you can really see it happening. It's kind of wild. I just realized my zoom is like in the wrong spot. That's fine. I am gonna ink the buttons. The buttons are gonna be pure black. Like I'm not gonna, but I'm afraid to commit right now. I am gonna ink the buttons though. Just the waist high is gonna be left white. Like the white of the paper. I'm overshooting the boundaries of like the waist high and the buttons by quite a bit, just to make sure I can blend it smoothly once I do it finally, like in my final pass. It happens a lot faster now. Well, part of it is using this bigger pen. Part of it is isolating the garment. But I definitely think using This larger dot has like really changed things. That song was fire. Also, what's really cool about drawing folds or like drawing anything really is when you're like, oh, we'll just add some darks over here, some lights over here, a little edge right here, and then next thing you know, there's a thing. And that's how form works. And somehow it just happens. It's gonna happen even faster now that I'm in like the lighter areas. It doesn't take a lot to get the effect to work. Like I realized once the gradient does what I want it to do, I'll stop and move on to the next like spot. I think the key is to not overwork it. It's very easy to do, but we must try our hardest not to. It's like baking, and if you like overmix the dough, it becomes really tough and like chewy and non-enjoyable. But if you like just mix the batter right, you get a product that's like fluffy and light and delicious. And that's what folds are to me. A really tasty cake. Oh. Tasty, tasty rub. This is also a tasty rip. Wow, the metal gods are feeding me today. Huge too. Really banged out this torso today. You know, whenever I get around to doing these buttons, I'm gonna have to hunch down. Nobody call me a shrimp, okay? Small killers. Just in time, yep. Well, I might be on here a little longer, so we'll see. I made progress? Yes, I made a lot of progress. Pretty much this entire torso up here. And I want to try and finish this little section down here, right above this waist belt. But yeah, we're moving. It's been a really nice, focused concentration session. And funny enough, well, in the whole first half of the stream, I was listening to Dreamwake, the full album in track order, and I think that's how I want to do stuff from now on. Because that's how I listen to music normally, and so now you all can be subjected to it. We don't listen to playlists on shuffle anymore here, folks. Now it's just albums. Straight on through. No, I'm just kidding, but I have been enjoying the vibe. I did see you listening to them this morning. It's the vibe of the season, to be honest. They give off such like a summer, I don't know, such a summer vibe. But I hope you're having a good day, Smalls. And now a good evening. Mupla listening is listening to the album in backwards track order. Thank you, Austin. I will remember that, and I will consider that for next time. That's not a bad idea. I'm sure someone somewhere has created an album for that reason specifically, and I will find them. I will find them. And hopefully they don't have too many copyright issues on YouTube. Smalls was locked in on an edit just now. Good for you. That's good. Get it done. Lock in. I'm in a vibe of locking in right now, for sure. I didn't get to work on this drawing that much this past weekend. So I'm trying to make up for it right now, and it's definitely working. Ooh, this riff is good. I like it. Yep, this is my kind of riff right here. Also, Austin, thanks for popping in. That weekend flew by so fast. I had a 3-day weekend. It felt like 2. The thing is, one of those days you're spending just trying to get into weekend mode, or you're like trying to decompress from work. And so by the time you actually get to take your weekend, it's like already over. Like you have to spend a day just transitioning into the mindset. It's not fair. Honestly, earlier I was talking to some others about doing a 6-hour day and a 4-hour work week. And honestly, I think it's doable. I think we all need to agree that that would just be better for a work-life balance. Can we all agree? Pop into lock in. Yeah, thank you, Austin. Small, did you end up finding a good song to use for an edit? Like from that band in your listening earlier? You need multiple listens before a song really hits. I agree. You gotta make sure every aspect of it smacks. Like, are you just feeling it in a moment, or are you actually about it like that? And sometimes that takes time. I'll start having it on while I do stuff at home or when I go out until something clicks. That makes sense. I feel that. Sometimes you have to like find the right moment. Sometimes that happens whenever I listen to an album that just came out. Like maybe I'm not listening to it in the right context that I need to be listening to it in order to really fucks with it. So sometimes you need to try different places, yeah. Sometimes it smacks like in the car, sometimes when you're just chilling. Sometimes if you're just on a walk. You never know. You never know when the moment's gonna happen. So you gotta try it all. Almost there. Oh, it's already 10. That's okay. We'll just finish this out. Take our time. Okay, hot take. What if you started with black paper and inked with white dots, but only when you're listening to an album in reverse? I really like this idea, Austin. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's actually a really good idea, and I think I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down right now. That'd be genius. I might have to do that as like an April 1st thingy. I'll put that in my pocket for next year. Black paper, white dots, album in reverse. Good idea. I have thought about doing white dots on black paper before. I must have seen like an Instagram reel of someone doing that. But like, I would need to get white ink, and then I'd probably have to get a different pen, because I don't want to mix, like, I don't know, my black pens with my white pens. And I also need to find black paper. Like, where do you even get black paper? I want to try it, though. It would break my brain entirely, but I want to try it one of these days. Austin, if I do it, you have to do it with me. How about that? We'll both do it. Don't dish it out if you can't take it. You know I would. Yeah, I do know. Inverted art? It would be sick. I have thought about it. For those that don't know, Austin and I did a collab piece a while ago. Well, how long has it been now? 2 years? It must have been 2 years, I think. But yeah, we did a collab piece, and you know what? I actually think, in retrospect, I don't know if I ever posted it on my Instagram. I know it's on yours, Austin. I should post it on mine. And if you don't mind that it's like, it would be so late. But I think I might post it soon. And tag you in it. But yeah, Austin and I did a collab piece some years ago, and it was really cool. But it was on a paper that we literally mailed back and forth as we worked on it. And we mailed it like multiple times. It was kind of amazing. Yeah, I should post it. I need to post it. But you can also find it on Austin's Instagram, which is Ham, H-A-M, made art. But yeah, that was a sick collab. I need to do something like that again. Now that I'm doing smaller, more manageable pieces. Okay, I really need to tackle these buttons because the fabric, to me at least, is looking a little bit flat. But it's just because I haven't finished this top flap entirely. And I have to, you know, get these buttons situated. And I can sense that I want to avoid it, but I should just commit. I'll just commit. I'm getting there. For our next collab, we should get together and take turns putting down one dot until it's complete. That would take so many years. Like, that might take the rest of our lives. Which I guess could be its own, like, performance and art of its own. But, like, I don't know. I know we're friends and all, but like, I don't know if I could commit to you for the rest of my life like that. Just kidding. We should do another collab though sometime. Because that was really fun. As with 99.9% of the things I say, I am being a goof and frankly would get 7 dots into the process before tapping out. That's so real. That's so real. Our collab is interesting because it's two different art styles colliding with each other. Yeah, that's what makes it so much fun. I think the unique thing about me and Austin's collab was it was a little bit of like both, I guess. Like I did a bunch of folds onto a very Austin styled like character, and I think because it was like an element that was very Austin and then an element that was very me, just like placed into the same what's the word? Composition. I know things. It was two of our signature elements like combined on the same composition, so I feel like it worked in that way. And also it was Austin's like first time doing a piece that was stippled as well, so the whole thing is stippled, which is really cool. But I do think it'd be really cool to see some color work, and I can sling some ink. But that's the beauty of it, right? Like everyone's got, because everyone has their own art style and they're like their own thing that makes them like them. It's really fun to let those things exist on the same page. Although I will say it's weird. Like when I first received the paper from Austin with like the sketch and everything on it, it almost felt wrong to me to draw on top of it. Yeah, you can post the link, Austin. Go ahead. I was gonna do that, but I didn't feel like getting it, so thanks. Yeah, the cool thing too was like, oh no, I lost my train of thought. Oh no, it's okay, it'll come back. I'm scared of these buttons, you guys. I'm like really avoiding it. Oh yeah, whenever he first sent me the paper, I was like, is it wrong to draw on top of it? Because like, it just felt weird. Like as I was putting the first dots of ink down, I was like, this isn't my drawing. Like this is someone else's paper that I should not be drawing on top of right now. But like, of course it was meant to be a collab, so we had to collab on the paper. But I felt weird for a second because I had never done that before. I was like, yo, what? What do you mean? It was like a weird sensation. But it was really great. It was a really cool time. And it was fun, like, receiving it in the mail and being like, oh my god, here it is. Physically. Austin's essence is on this page, and yet here it is in my hands. I'm feeling the paper. You know, like, it's crazy. And then I drew on it and sent it back. And then Austin had to unsheath it and be like, oh my god. Lily's right here on the page. Okay, I need to ink this button. I need to do it. I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna... Okay, wait. Maybe my hair needs to go up. This is the moment where I want to tie my hair up. It doesn't need to be this dramatic, but I'm also killing time while Austin gets that link. While I hunch, this can stay out of my way. Locking in on those buttons. The buttons are gonna take like 2 minutes, dude, honestly. I'm just nervous. I'm just nervous. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make them smaller than what I think they actually are, so we can just adjust. You can always make the buttons bigger, but you can't make them smaller, right? Kick buttons. The thing about buttons is that they, even though they're like sort of raised off of the fabric because it's a button, it also creates a slight depression in the fabric. Not a great depression, just a small one. And so we've got to make sure these shadows blend in there. Probably looks the same to you. You've been on a K-drama run lately. You started like 3 shows. Oh my god. You know, you gotta have the occasional K-drama binge. You know, I think it's natural. One obsession to the next, right? Right? It's been a while since I watched a K-drama, but that was a vibe. There was definitely, I had definitely had a phase of my own. Everyone should have a K-drama phase, I think. Just let yourself have it. I had one before, and then I watched a really bad one, and it killed the run. Damn, that's rough. That's unfortunate. It do happen like that, though. At that point, you're like, you know what? I think I've had enough. I think I'm good right now. We'll come back to that another time. That sucks, though. It sucks whenever you're having, like, a really good run, and then you're like, oh, that one was not it, and I think I need a break. Okay, that's one button down. Still looks kind of small. I might revisit this tomorrow. Am I still streaming? Is it because my laptop died? I'm asking like I can hear, but you're still muted. Wait, I'm so confused. I'm asking like I can hear, but you're still muted. What? Oh, am I still streaming because my laptop died? Oh, he got the stream on mute? Oh, whatever. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you for explaining. Yeah, I'm still streaming partial. Oh, it's also because it's overtime. I didn't realize. Well, to Two Frames, who I guess can't hear me anyway. Part of it is, yes, because my laptop died. I am putting a little extra work, okay? But also because I wanted to finish this top section. Which I'm, you know, currently doing. And I want to just get it done. And sometimes that means putting a little OT. A little OT. Thanks, Maltz. That's exactly, that's all there is. That was an important sentiment. Okay, let me get this other button. Also, you would think a button appears like perfectly circular, but whenever it's like at a tilt, you know, it's not, or like at an angle. Sometimes it's kind of ovalish looking. You can't read my lips, Two Frames. You can barely read as it is. Just kidding, he's a professional writer, you guys. Okay, now we're gonna blend the button into the shirt. You'll all be impressed, and then we can go to bed. That fabric needs a love because it's depressed from the buttons. IDK, I'm drunk on sparkling water. Oh my god. What kind of sparkling water, Austin? Can't leave me hanging like that. I didn't get to hear the can pop though. Or the bottle, whatever you've got. Banana Berry Bliss, nice. Is it HEB? Waterloo, gotcha. Close enough. Close enough. Okay, I've done it. There's one more button, but it's in the lower half, and so I will get to that next time. I was gonna make up a dumb flavor name, but it was already ridiculous sounding. Yeah, it kind of is, honestly, not gonna lie. All right, folks. Looking at it on the screen, I feel like the buttons are a little small. I need to look at it again in the daytime. I might make them a little bit bigger, but it's fine. Yeah, we did it. We got through the torso. All that's left is this bottom panel, which we're gonna finish on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday, and Thursday we will finish this. And it's gonna be epic. It won't be that epic, it'll be pretty chill, but it'll be epic. Anyway, let me turn this down. All right, sweet. Well, thank you guys for joining me this evening. Amazing chat. Thank you very much. If you were lurking, thank you for lurking. I appreciate the views. Don't forget to like the video if you had a good time. It was very chill. Super great jams today. I had a great time. We got a lot done. This was a really good focus session. So thank you guys. Appreciate it a lot. W stream, and I will see you next time.